They say the swinging 60s, but for most, they never swung. The reality was poverty. My parents married young and then moved their newborn baby to a rented, terraced home where it wasn't the lack of heating that would chill us to the bone. They were the Beatles of a different kind, the classic slum. Kathy come home, pregnant, crying, teenage wasteland. Mum. If they catch cold in the black mould, then a child's in trouble soon. And this child lay there dying as a man walked on the moon, age 3, rheumatic fever in a damp home, but alive with my baby sister crying. I was fighting to survive. I was saved by penicillin, our amazing NHS, and a change in my life chances from a change in our address. Council home. A tenancy, an indoor loo as well, 3 bedrooms and 2 gardens, and as far as we could tell, it was a home for life. Respectable, presentable and clean. It was civilised and dignified. My mum kept it pristine, well, as best she could. With 4 of us, she'd make do and she'd mend, and the neighbours did you favours, and we kids played out as friends. Is that too much to ask for in the Britain of today? Why is homelessness and hopelessness and heartlessness okay? Who decided that providing social housing can't be done, that we won't look after others, we'll look after number one? And where's this big society? Is it shrinking like the States? Is it not collectivism that has made this country great? If we will build a new Jerusalem in this green and pleasant land, then who's the we speak of? Do we fail to understand that we need happy, healthy workers if our nation is to thrive? But most are barely managing. And many can't survive with no safety net beneath them, or no roof over their heads, or their children now lay hungry with black mould above their beds. In a modern wealthy country, this is nothing but obscene still in poverty in Britain now in 2017. And it has to start with housing. Social housing, from the Latin socialis, meaning allied. There are other words with that in socialist and socialism, but of course that is the target, to wrap up that post-war progress and to flog it on the market. Always stocks and shares, not housing stock, not sharing, but demeaning. Does it take this council kid to point out equity's 2 meanings? Well, they're cutting. But now we've people adding family members to remember in the embers of their cladding. Let this be the day we see the way to honour all their names. Inequality and poverty, austerity in flames.